This is my Neo Geo Pocket Color. I picked this up off of eBay for a little more than $34 total. Console was 15 and some change. Taxes were like $1. Shipping was like 17 and some change. So all together is like 34, 30, so around there. This came from Japan and said non-working condition, and also was missing a thumbstick, which this thing is impossible to find in a transparent black. So I ended up getting a different color. But it said non-working condition, and I have a little bit of idea where to start. Let me zoom in. It has corroded battery contacts. This side goes all the way down to the motherboard. And I'm also concerned about a little bit of liquid damage because there's something back there, which I don't think that's all corrosion back there. And on this side, it's like, I'm not exactly sure what that is. Like somebody might spill something in here, or they dropped it in something, and the contacts are missing on this side. So I'm thinking before they put this on eBay, they probably yanked these super corroded contacts out. And I don't know why, honestly. And I'm pretty sure this has been apart because it's missing a screw right there. The other side, it says it's a tri-ring, which seems kind of odd for a Neo Geo. I never had one, so maybe it does have tri-ring screws. This is a Phillips. This is a Phillips. Phillips. I mean, overall, the outside shell actually looks in decent condition. There are no deep gouges or scratches on it anywhere. It does have like normal wear. Put this back on here. It has like normal wear. I'm pretty sure I can clean this outer shell up and that'd be just fine. I did pick up an adapter off of Amazon though. A 3 volt 1 amp. It's a universal adapter. And there's universal ends. I'm thinking the smallest one should fit. Let me see. Yeah, smallest one fits. Let me check the second smallest one just to be sure. Yeah, it's the smallest one. The reason why I picked up this adapter because I want to see if this actually powers on. Hopefully this adapter does power it on. Then I know that maybe the only problem with the batteries is the battery contacts itself, and there's not too much going on with the motherboard. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plug this up to see if it powers on before I go any further, as a matter of fact. Deep breath. Let's hope for the best. Oh, okay, it powers on. So there is hope then. Let's see. English, yes. No, I'm gonna put the. I got a cartridge for this. I'm gonna put the game in here and see if it actually works. Okay, let's try this again. Oh. Let's set this up real quick. Where's the volume? Change sub battery. That must be this here. Let's see if I've got one of those batteries around here. I guess the volume doesn't work either. Oh man. So I have to work on that also, it looks like. Well, enough of that. Let me get this apart so you can take a better look at the main board. and see if it's fixable as far as the battery contacts go. I'm pretty sure it will be, but the only way to know it for sure is to get this apart and take a look at it. I'm gonna take these out. See, there's a screw in there, and I doubt there's a screw in there. Take a nickel and turn it. There's no screw in there. Actually, it looks fine. That's minor. I have to figure out the volume situation. Probably put a little alcohol in here once I fix the battery contacts. See if that works. Or the headphone jack. I think maybe a little corrosion going on in here, so it might be the headphone jack also. Let me pull it out so I can see the back side of these contacts. Huh, the speaker is missing. I try to find a speaker for this. Huh. Oh wow. Guess that explains why there's no sound. Why would he take the speaker out? Okay, so I gotta replace the battery contacts and replace the speaker. And I gotta see if I have one around that might actually work on here. Let me unhook the screen so I can get the motherboard completely off. Whoops. Just dropped something. There we go. Set this to the side. These are the solder points for the battery contacts. I guess each one of them has 2 solder points. Just gonna add a little flux to it, and we'll use my solder wick to get it off. I hope it doesn't give me too much trouble coming out. I wonder if that'll come out. Oh, that's the first one. think it's almost out. Okay, they're both out. I think I got most of it off. Now for the battery contacts, I'm just gonna use this DirecTV remote that I had laying around the house. It's broken and I don't need it anyway. But I do see these in Goodwills all the time for $2 to $3 each. I already broke it apart, and it's pretty close to what I think I need. Oops. Let's see, right there. I think it looks pretty close. Just have to straighten out the little square edge so I can shape it to what I need for this one. And I think I may be able to work with this one also for the spring in. I'm just gonna break these off the board and I'm gonna bother to desolder them. Now who am I kidding? Why am I making this hard on myself? Yep, it came off. Let's try this one. Yep, it just fell out. Okay, now that I have both of them off the remote control, I'll see if I can bend them to the shape that I need to fit inside here on the motherboard. Okay, we'll try to do this one first. Let's see if I can bend this other edge straight now. Okay, that part's close. Now it's gonna be these bends right here. Okay, I think I got that first bend. Now see if I can get the second one. Okay, at this point I'm kind of eyeballing it and hoping for the best. I don't need to be perfect, I just need to be close enough. Okay, I think that's close so far. Just got a couple more bends. Okay, here we go. My first contact. I'm hoping I got it close enough. Let me try it out on the board, as a matter of fact. This side, I believe. No, actually, I think it was on this side. Let me try this on here. That's the bottom of it. Yeah, okay, this first one is done. It fits pretty good. Now I gotta work on the second one. It's going the opposite way, but I probably can work it out. Okay, these are the old battery contacts. These are the new ones I just made. I tried this one already, it fits well. This one, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in, see how it fits. I'm gonna put both of them in. And if this one fits well, I'll go ahead and solder on both to the board. Goes this way, I believe. Because the first one. Okay, this is both of them in there. I can put this shell on here. Let me try the batteries in here, see how it looks. Well, it's making contact, so I think it's good. Man, my soldering skills suck. Now I gotta see if I can find a speaker to go on here. Okay, this is what it looks like after I got most of the corrosion that was caked down up in there. Corrosion juice, whatever it was, I'm not sure what it was exactly. I don't need it perfect right now. I'm gonna redo this one again eventually anyway. I just need all of that where I can get the new battery contacts down up in there. Now I was gonna use this one. This is the one that came out of the DirecTV remote. But I can't get it pushed all the way down in there. Probably because the ends of it are square. Now I probably could just do some bending and get this to fit all the way down in there. But I decided to look around a little bit more so I could find something different. And I found this in something else. I'm gonna use this because it seems to fit down there better. It seems to go all the way down. I might have to bend this spring over a little bit. Take it back out real quick. That's not in right. In here. Okay, now it's down in here. Let me try one more time. Huh. Okay, there we go. That's a better fit. Then try the motherboard and try the batteries in there so I can get a better idea of what it looks like. gonna try the batteries in there. It's just contacted on that end. So I think it's all good now for the battery contacts. Now, as far as the speakers go, I couldn't find anything that'll fit in here. Everything just seemed to be too big for it. But I did find these speakers I guess I had laying around for some other project. These are smaller than I really care for them to be. But it's all I have around. And I basically want to see if that sound actually works. Let me show you. That's pretty small. So even if this does work, I don't expect the sound to be loud at all. So I'm going to solder this to the board. Then I'm going to put it back together and they're going to test it out. The speaker soldered on. I'm going to get it back together and see if the sound works through the speaker. Okay, that's back on. Before I pull the screws, I'm going to put it back on, put the batteries in, and see if it powers on. Oh, there we go. It works. The batteries are fine. Even that little speaker, not very loud. Let me make sure. It's not very loud, but at least I know it'll work if I find the right speaker for it. Or that's just how loud it gets, even with the regular speaker. I don't know. Everything seems to be in working order with this. So before I put it completely back together, I'm going to swap out the transparent black buttons for the red buttons. Go ahead and screw everything back together. Then put the thumbstick on, and I'm going to call this one done for now. I did order the IPS screen for this, but that's going to be in the future. And I ordered a replacement shell also. I may or may not swap it. I don't know. I'll decide in the future. But for now, I'm going to call this one complete. I did manage to find one of the flat batteries, CR2032. That should take care of this battery message here on the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and get this installed. We'll turn this off, turn it back on, and we'll see if it works. Nickel. Okay. I see the red light's no longer flashing. And we're not getting a message. It's going straight to the game now. So this one's complete. Got the battery contacts fixed. New thumbstick. I'm actually liking this red button and red thumbstick on here. It actually goes pretty well, considering we got red in the lettering on here on the lens here. I'm sorry about that. So this one is fixed. Next up, I'm going to eventually mod it. Put the new screen in here. Hopefully I can find the right speaker, and this will be taken care of. I'm not sure this comes with a speaker amp mod like the Game Boy Advance. If it does come with amp mod, I'm definitely going to get that for this also. So if you want to see that in the future, that's coming in the future, please subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to share this video or any videos on my channel that you find useful or helpful. And also, give me a like. It helps my engagement on this channel. It helps me grow faster. And, well, stay tuned for the future. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do next. I have to decide. I do have one of my arcade one-ups that does need some work. So, stay tuned for that. And I'll see you on the next one.